What a beautiful night out here, man, in Las Vegas, Nevada. And our special guest tonight is, oh man, how do I even explain you? How do I even explain to y'all who he is? A lot of y'all already know who he is, man. And I feel like this conversation tonight and just this interview tonight, this not even interview, just this episode tonight is gonna be really big. It's really big for me because this is a guy, man, that I really respect to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And I love to death. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we've been through a lot together, man. And he's always been there. He's always been genuine, man. Always been someone I could depend on. Always been someone I could trust. A real friend. You know, they say when you find a real friend, man, you really hold on to that really tight. You know, and you take advantage of that in a good way. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, man. Contagious, welcome to the podcast, my brother. And you know what? I feel like this is long overdue, even though we're just getting started. But you know what, man? Thank you for coming on. How you feeling tonight, my brother? How you feeling tonight?
Pleasure to be on your platform, dog. I appreciate you, and I'm feeling great, dog. I'm feeling like everything you just described as far as myself. I could say that for and I feel like that's why we do got each other's back because that shit's reciprocated. Like,
100%.
It's not just one sided.
Right. Right.
And feel pretty fortunate that we met as far as this music tip and as homies and then we continue our work together, dog.
Of course.
I feel like for this shit's long overdue, but this is about to pop.
Of course. Of course. You know what? You know what, man? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, and like you said, it is long overdue. And you are such a talented brother, man. I haven't met a talent like you in a long time, and a lot of people be rapping. A lot of these artists be rapping, but they're just not doing it the way you're doing it. And you do remind me of Drake a lot. Not only do you look like him, well tonight you don't, but tonight you don't, but most of the time you look like him, you know. But it shows, man. You're super talented. I just feel like you just like the world haven't really seen your talent, and like you've put great content out there, and it speaks for itself. You know how many people do tune into it. I mean, your first video you dropped like in a couple weeks, 3,000 like in a month. So that's really good for like your first video. And like not even having anything out there and just like coming out of like coming back like that. And so that's really good, and just everything you've been dropping and everything we've been doing together. So I feel like your time is coming, and like I tell everybody, and like I tell you, like it'll happen when it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like I feel like, and I speak for myself, and I speak for people who could relate. I feel like everything that I've went through, everything that I've been through, and everything that I'm going through is just the lineup for everything that I've been praying and asking for, and everything that I've been working towards. It's like I always like to put it like this: like God is not gonna give, like let me use this for an example. Let's just say you have a 10-year-old son. Would you give your 10-year-old son a Ferrari? Probably not, right? Probably not, because what would he do with it? Probably go crash it or ruin his entire life, And I feel like that's how it is. Like you're not gonna get that big blessing until you're ready for it. You get me? Until it's your time. Until like God above, or just like in general, like the universe. You get me? Like it looks at you and like be like, okay, yeah. it's time. Like you're ready. Like that door's gonna open. And I just speak from experience as well, because like a lot of stuff I feel like back then I felt like, damn man, I was putting so much money behind it, and I was doing this. I was working with so many people, but like so many big names, right? Nothing happened from it. It just wasn't time. You get me? And I had to realize that, and I understood that, because everything that I was doing, people who I was dealing with, having a baby, family, like all of that stuff. So it took a little time. I had to mature a lot. I had to get in better positions, put myself in better positions, and I had to meet better people, right? So and I feel like that's, well, from my perspective and from my understanding of just everything I've been going through, I feel like that, like that's my outcome, and how I feel about it. But enough about me, man. Let's talk about you, Khan. What tonight you're here, man, and you're on, and it feels really good to have you on here. So, what is something that you would love the world to know right now about you? Like, what are you feeling? What's on your mind? What are you doing right now? And just go ahead, spill it out. Tell me how you feel right now.
I feel amazing, dog. I feel great because, um, like you said, like things happen when they're supposed to for you.
Mm-hmm.
You and my other close friends and my family know I had a real bad problem with drugs. You know what I mean? I had bad drug addictions. But like, um, in August it's gonna be 4 years sober, and I feel like the most mentally mature I've been in my whole life. Really, to be honest, and feel very very motivated and very like like when I get mad at the little shit today, like every day I get mad at some stupid shit, like spill my coffee before work,
Yeah.
or like it's just little things that you're not really mad at. You're not mad at that. You're mad at some shit inside.
Inside.
You need to. I need to find the root of the problem.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that, and it's like now when I get mad at the little things, I and it sounds cheesy and corny when people say it when you're not feeling it. When you're not willing to practice, you think like, oh, it's bullshit. But I've been putting it into practice, dog, and it's like every time I get mad now, I remind myself what I'm grateful for my family, the roof over my head right now, the air that I breathe, the water that I make. You know what I mean? The little things that I'm very grateful for, and that I get to enjoy now that I'm sober, now that I'm working, and now that I'm doing normal shit.
Right.
It's and then you could also hear that in my music. Like with my Never Late, dog. There's a couple bangers on there, but I feel like a lot of things can be accomplished through this album, dog, and through the story I'm telling,
Right.
And I'm really looking forward to sharing that with the world.
That's really good. I love what you said about the little things that matter, because it's the little things that we look over that we think that don't matter that actually does, like even when it comes to like relationships, even when it comes to friendships, even when it comes to like business, it's the little things that matters in certain situations. And I like what you said, I like that you said that, because little things could, like, you would think it's a big problem, but the little things, when you fix it, you will realize, like, damn, I was tripping off that little situation, and like everything is solved off that little fix. You get me? So I respect it a lot, and I love that you said that. And then you mentioned the album, so let's talk about it. So what's for I mean, I know you got the cover. I know you got the name. So when we gonna get that drop? When we gonna get that teaser?
There was a little discrepancy as far as on my end. It was a little bit my fault, dog, and I fixed it and I'm moving forward. But it did the album a little bit. You know what I mean? And the release date is still to be announced, dog. But actually, I just spoke to Hancho. Shout out to Hancho. Shout out video.
Okay. Okay.
AJ.
Yeah.
Where I come from. He just got at me earlier today. I gotta call him probably after we get off here, and so I should have a snippet of that. You know what I mean? Pretty soon, and also so we got the album. we got my album. We got a lot after that, dog. I'm really excited for the album, but I feel like I'm so excited because the
Yeah.
album's so good. But I feel like it sparked like something in myself as an artist, and now I'm just writing like fucking crazy, dog. You know?
Right.
And it's a blessing. It's a blessing that like how you were saying, you know, earlier, like this is how like we've met, you know, and this is how like normal motherfuckers gotta go to therapy and shit, you know. But I get to like write,
Right. Right. Right.
and
Right. And that's beautiful because it's like having an addiction, right? It's like finding like another way to cope with it instead of, like, for example, I used to find myself back then, like when I was alone or down, or like, I felt like I couldn't do, like I had no motivation to do anything. I was like, oh, let me go out and drink, go to the club, and like stuff like that, right? So I started, and I stopped doing that. I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking, and like I start, like keeping myself active, like with things like this, writing music, shooting videos, editing, staying in the gym. And it feels so freaking good, bro. Like it feels so freaking good. And it's so crazy because a normal person, which a lot of us are pretty normal, right? But a lot of us will be like, man, I need to smoke. I'm gonna take a little sip today so I can feel good about my life and good about myself. And little do they know, like, all you gotta do is replace that with a nice dinner out with friends, or like a nice, what I'm saying, like a nice day to a trip to the beach, a nice day in the gym. Like, bro, I remember when, my situation. I was like alone for a whole month, right? And what I did, I was in the gym every day. And that month went by so fast, bro. And it felt so good. I was like, oh, I can't wait to get home. Watch. I'm about to flex my body and walk in there. You get me? It felt good, So that's my whole point behind that. So yeah, man, you know what? I'm like 100% so proud of you, man. I'm really, really so proud of you because even the first time when we linked back up with each other, and I told you, like, damn, you look good, man. Like, if like so good and healthy, and like, and I was like, damn, that's really good. Like, and you told me your story and situation. I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm really proud of you, So you've always had that dog in you, man. You always had that drive, that push, that you always had what a lot of artists, like a lot of people in general don't have, and that's what's gonna get you so far, bro. Like, even, and you're very talented, but even compared to people who's like so talented, bro, if they don't have what you have, bro, they'll never beat you. Like 100%. Like, these guys out here, they can't compare to you. And I'm not even trying to, gas you up, or like, so people like, oh, that's his artist, or that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell nah, bro. I'm being real. You get me? Like this is real. This is real talk, bro. Like you are, like, if people knew the work that you put in, then they'll understand. If people knew like the hours that you drive, like, you know what I'm saying, like just showing up when it's just a sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's not money involved or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're putting in the footwork. So yeah, man. So I'm just really proud of you, man. In general, like real talk, bro. I'm like I'm really proud of you, and like not just not just business partners, or not just like you you being a part of everything that we're doing and everything like that, the label and everything like that, and us working together and everything, like you're like you're really my guy, like you're really my friend, you know what I'm saying? Like you're like I really got love for you, bro. Like real talk. Like like that's irreplaceable. Like it will never change. No matter what happened, no matter the distance. You get me. No matter what. Like we've been through shit together that a lot of people can't say that they've been. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's like stuff that just happened or just happened like once or twice or whatever the situation is, right? You know, like you show me like you were a real loyal person, and it's hard to find people like that. And I'm saying this because I want the world to know, like you're not just, you get me, like we're not just working together. Like you are really like one of those guys that you want to be around, like one of those guys that you want to keep in your circle, like one of those guys that like when we separate or leave each other apart, that you're gonna be like, damn man, like I really wish we didn't have to, go apart like that, you know what I'm saying? So whoever is linking up with you or like befriending you or like dealing with you, they gotta understand like bro, like they better like come with the same energy, bro. Like you're a loyal guy and I love that about you, you know. But yeah, of course. But we're on a podcast, so I gotta hit you with a couple things, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, let me see. I always, you know what? And these are questions that I have for you. I know we're supposed to like shoot your documentary and stuff like that, but obviously we could do, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna give them too much because we could always, the questions go on and like stuff happens along the way, and shit is gonna be even better, right? So, but look, can you tell us how it was for you shifting from a teenager to an adult, and how did it affect your life?
I
Tell the
feel
people.
like
Yeah, let the people know.
it's a trip. It's crazy. All right, so I have a trippy answer. Probably like
Mhm.
personally, like my opinion is from a teenager to a grown ass man.
Uh huh.
I was running the streets and I was off of substances that were blocking my emotions and blocking the way and making me think a certain way. So to be honest, like when I got sober, that's when I felt like almost like a big ass kid again. You know, like
Yeah.
I got these like I got like this flood of emotions. So I feel like I've transitioned from like 8 to 19 when I was like 25, dude, 24.
Yeah.
You know, because
So,
it took me a minute to slow down. I mean, I'm not gonna front. Like I had like normal childhood moments too. You know, I
yeah.
never really fought,
Yeah.
and
So
I had a really
so like as a teenager, because shit, excuse me. As a teenager, because like all of us been teenagers before. A lot of us, some of us are still teenagers. What were you? What was it like for you, Contagious, as a teenager? Like, when did you start doing music? At what age did you start doing music?
yeah. I started doing music when I was well, like 12, 13 was when I like 12, 13 was when I started messing around because
Uh
like
huh.
my sister's friend moved into the house and he was like a little hoodlum, you know. And my mom
Yeah.
took him in and put the studio in his room, and I thank them for starting mine. And that's the start of it. So it was like
Okay.
Fontana, you know.
So
So,
so did
before I was a teenager.
okay. So did everything like how do you feel like it affected your life a lot? Like, your teenage years into adulthood.
I feel like hell yeah, um because that's the reason we're on this right here. That's the reason we're making this album and all that. Like
Right.
those times of it's crazy. It's over. It's almost 15, 20 years now, and it's still effective to this day. You know.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Okay. If you weren't rapping, or if you didn't start rapping at that age, what do you think you would be doing? Like it, like talent wise.
Like, to be honest, I'm probably like when I was a kid, I always had a dream of being a doctor. Though, to be honest,
A doctor.
I wanted to be a baby doctor, like a
Oh,
pediatrician.
okay. So
And
if you
my teacher, I don't remember her name, but in 8th grade, I remember that bitch made fun of me and like tried to made it seem like I couldn't be a doctor. Fuck that bitch.
so if you could switch it right now, would you do it? Be honest. Hey. I know. Look, I know real crazy gang members that be like that be like, bro. If I could have choose my path, I probably would have been a police officer.
Yeah. Now, like that's something that I still that I do think about sometimes. Like, but like your
Yeah.
From there, I feel like fuck switching it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's just say somebody offered you a record deal for $50,000, right? And that's for 50,000 for a year. 50,000. Nah, cause people can make that off like regular jobs. Let's just say they offered you 200,000 for a year, and then the doctors told you like, hey, you can get paid 400,000 every year if you come.
Doctor for a year and then keep my
Nah,
200
but
and
but
get about
you
100.
can't go back though. You can't go back. You a doctor for life after that. Like you can't go back. That's your career.
Nah, to be honest, I feel like keep it G for like I'm in a trailer. I live in a trailer right now. For like
Mm,
and I love it. I wouldn't switch. I don't think I would.
right.
I love this.
Right.
I feel like the universe knows that I'm supposed to do music, dog. You know,
Yeah.
that's why it's been happening the way they. Hey, shout out to Elijah Dow too, dog. Like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He hot. He hot. You got to keep working with him. He hot. I like y'all together. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But
That's in your departure to Vegas, you know, it's a trip how that shit happened, dog. And
yeah.
most def got a few projects with him lined up.
Yeah.
We got me and you got some singles coming.
Right. Oh yeah. You already know we working. But hey, good answer though, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people gonna respect it. Right? Or if you would have said something wrong, they would have been like, man, you ain't finna be no. Nah. I respect it though. But I got a couple more for you. Okay. So tell us about your motivation. Like what motivates you a lot to keep going and doing what you're doing? Like what makes you want success more than anything? But not just success, because you could be successful in any field, right? But what makes you want it in this music field like more than anything? Like what do you do it for? Like what does music mean to you when you do it?
As of that, I don't. It's a trip, dog. It's like because I idolize motherfuckers on MTV, bro. Like these videos that like I'm not saying in a sense of like when they show like the flashy cars and money, because that's not the type of music I listened to from when I was in the beginning, anyways. You know?
Right.
But like just like I've been obsessed with this shit since like
Since you started, right?
as a youngster, dog. It is a
Right.
trip like now I have a whole new reason. I got a baby coming July, dog, and
All right.
that's like I'm already stupid, overprotective, and stupid,
Yeah.
and stupid. So I can only he's here.
Right.
I'll be that much more of a dog, like and it's it means so much to me, dog, because like I could literally break the cycle of and not see this is not all that it means to me, but this is a perk of being a fucking successful rapper financially is
Right.
I can break the fucking cycle of me and my sons and my grandpas all fucking warehouse workers, dog, and or when they were younger dope dealers, you know, and it's like
Right.
I don't want them to experience any of that, you know, and it's
Right.
like it's like I could be the reason that changes forever, bro, and that's
Right.
like all that I need to know, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like to think like, and I'm not going to speak on nobody how they spend their money, but when I do got it, I'm gonna talk some shit about these.
Oh, for sure. Hey, they say a lot of people say money won't change me. Hey, I tell you what, I make $1 million today, it's gonna change me. You gonna know I made $1 million. I'm buying the house that I'm living in. Nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I
But
respect I respect it though, man. I respect it. Um
he was like, we gonna eat shrimp with our ramen noodles together, you know.
Oh, bro, speaking of some shrimp with some ramen noodles, bro, my girl, she made a ramen noodles seafood boil, bro. And not today, I wish, but it was fire. Bro, I tell you, bro, I'll make $1 million tonight. We'll go buy some noodles and some shrimps, and we making that shit tonight. I promise you. You know, I don't know. I don't get how people can like make $1 million, make so much, and make so much money, and act like they ain't like never ate at a freaking In and Out before. Like, bro, like that's my go-to, bro. Like some of these expensive food I don't even like. Yeah, I'm like, bro, why did I just pay for that shit? Like, you get me? So it's like it's all about your character, man, and like who you really are. Like a lot of people see that's the difference about having money. Money really changed people, and then it changed people's life. You get me? Like so, it's like it's a difference to me if you get what I'm saying. Like money can change your life or it could change you. You get me? So a lot of people make it change them instead of changing their life. Like changing your life and the people around you, and like making sure your kids' future is secured, making sure your future is secured. You get me? Like it's just a difference, man. It's just a difference when you think about it. But look,
I can say,
mm-hmm.
I can say that like if I hit a record deal, like
uh,
I wouldn't go buy the car, you know. But I never know, dog.
right, right. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You could always say, yeah, you
Part I think I would try to do as much positive shit as I can with the money before,
right,
and then when I see the fruits of my labor, like I'm starting a fucking after school program, or I'm starting some shit in the hood that's gonna be remembered,
right,
plant and planting seeds in these kids' heads. Then I will be like, all right, you know what? I deserve this little chain right here.
right. Oh yeah, I feel it. I feel it 100%. I feel it 100%, and that's good. And but you know what though, we could always say what we would do if it happened. But a lot of times it happens, and then you got so much distractions, bro, and like right, and then like so much going on in your life, and then you just made $1 million, and then you see things that you could afford now that you've never had in life. You got to think about it, bro. Like when certain people touch a certain amount of money, they're already doing that with 10,000, 20,000, 30. You get me? So it's like imagine having $1 million. You're like, well, I got 1 million, bro. This shit ain't never gonna run out. Right?
When people were getting their stimulus checks, they were going to the fucking casinos.
Right, bro. I didn't, man. What? Shoot, I didn't see that PPP hopped in my bank account and hopped back out. I was so mad. I was hot because everybody got theirs around me. I was mad. I was like, y'all don't even say shit to me. I don't know why y'all get y'all shit and my shit got sent right back like 2 seconds. Like, you know, but look, man, I got another one for you. I know I said I wasn't gonna keep you all night, you know what I'm saying, but you know what, I'm really enjoying our conversation, man, and I really appreciate you for coming on. But look, if you can go back in life and change anything, like something you may have regret doing, or maybe I don't know, something that really changed your life drastically, would you would you go back and change it, and tell us about it, and then what would you have done different in that situation?
Tough one, dog. Because like if I feel like if I like in a sense everything that I've been through made me who I am. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I feel like maybe I wouldn't change nothing, but I would say that like the moment that I would have been more present, like right here, you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could be in the same room,
Uh-huh.
but I won't be here with them, you know.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I would change for sure.
Okay. Okay.
And be in the moment.
Right. So just I would the way I heard that, maybe like being around the right people, but not being in the room with the right people. Like you said, it was a mental thing. So you're around the right people, but you kind of missed the conversation that probably could have changed your life. Okay, okay, I respect that. I like that. I like that a lot.
Well,
But
that way, I know not to do that. So
yeah,
now I
yeah,
can now that it's a genuine
yeah,
thing
yeah.
and a genuine
Nah, I understand. I
connection.
understand. I understand 100%. It kind of remind me of the time I was talking to Lil Mosey before he became famous. I had to bring that up. Nah. No, but you know what though? It
You heard that one?
Huh? You know, it's funny because like before he got famous, man, I was telling everybody like, oh yeah, man, I'm talking to Mosey and we talking about doing a feature and everything like that, man, and blah blah blah, and everybody's like, who the hell is that? Type shit, you know. But he always had talent, and I was like, psh, what? Yeah, he was young though at the time. I think he was like 15, 16 at the time when we were connected and talking, and he had this mixtape out on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, SoundCloud. And the funny part about it is the way we linked up is this dude from I think he was from Netherlands, however you say it, stole one of his songs, right? And no, actually stole his whole album, and he was like promoting it like it was him. And he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, bro, I would love a feature with you." I was like, "A feature? Let me see what you sound like." And he sent me the album, bro. It was Lil Mosey the whole time though, but he uploaded his stuff on SoundCloud and had his name under it. I was like, "Damn, bro, you hard." I'm like, "We could definitely work. You got some talent." And he was like, "Yeah, whatever song you want to hop on, like we could do a remix, blah blah blah." So I actually listened to a couple of them, and I was like, "Hey, you know what? That I know that shit is really hard." And he actually got the beat, sent it over. I don't know how he did it, or I kind of forget how he did it, or whatever the case was, and put an open verse, and we dropped it. And we dropped it on like a YouTube platform that was really popular at the time. I think it was like perp TV or something like that, and it blew up. Like well, it didn't blow up, but it was like going, it was getting up there. And then like if people started noticing it though, you get me. And then that's when they start sending it to Mosey like, oh, they stole your song. And I was like, what the hell? Then like shit start happening. Then dudes start deleting his Instagram, and I was like, where did bro go? Then I'm taking the heat from it because we uploaded it to not SoundCloud, Spotify and everything like that. Then it was just so weird, man. Then I ended up reaching out to Mosey at that when that started happening, because they took it down from like YouTube and all that, and like it put a bad name on my end. And then I reached out to Mosey. He was like, "Oh, it's all good, bro. Like people be stealing my stuff every day, but I don't trip off of it because like it gives me more clout." And he was right. It did, So, but it's funny because I brought that conversation up because after that happened, we was actually talking about doing a real feature with each other. And then it never happened because I was so skeptical. I was like, man, I'm not finna send this kid no $200 or three at the time. That's what it was. And like he just gonna steal my money, and like he's all the way from I think it was, what is it, Philly or not Philly, forgot what it was. He told me it was from. They run off of my money, right? But I was skeptical. I was like that. Like I was real skeptical. I'm like, I don't trust it, blah blah blah. But in LA, I was paying for so much other, like simple features and stuff like that, and I never did it. A couple months later, bro, at the end of that year, bro blew up. Bro blew up, and I was like, oh. But I never let an opportunity like that pass me up again because I learned from that situation. But you could always meet the right people, but it's just not the right time. You get me? So that's what I like. So it relates to what you were saying earlier. I was really skeptical. I blew a chance at having like a real song with a freaking multi whatever he is platinum. I don't know if he went platinum gold, whatever it was. Artist like Lil Mosey, So but yeah, that was a life learning experience for me. So I get where you coming from when you say like being around people but not being there mentally, like to make the right moves and make the right step. um but other than that, bro, so you want to tell us a little bit about the album and like songs on it and like maybe the name, or like you want to tell us a little bit about it.
Yes. It's a 14 track album. Um, I'm gonna. It's titled Never Late.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with the outro is the song about my father,
Mm.
and the intro is a banger, you know what I mean, to get you moving, and it slowly transitions into a deeper album, dog, and it stays there, and it gets deeper and deeper, dog.
Yeah.
And it's a
Right. Right.
that I feel like this is like the best body of work I put together like ever in my life, dog.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can't really like explain it as
Yeah.
good as like, I just sound like all cocky and shit.
Yeah.
Explain to people how good it is until they fucking hear it, dog. And
I feel you.
it's big.
But look, man, man, it's a pleasure, man. It's a real freaking pleasure having you on here tonight, bro. I'm glad like you're one of the first like person besides Isis, my co-host, to actually be on here, and we get to connect like this and talk like this, man. If there's anything that you want the world to know, like any last minute, whatever you want to say to them, man, let the people know. Talk about it. Any new things coming out. Any new up and coming shows. Just let us know. Let us know. Even though I probably already know, but let us know.
Yeah. So for this Friday, dog, 419 is shout out to Green Lounge LA, man. The last show we did with them was really amazing, and it was a really
Right.
cool
Oh
experience,
yeah.
dog.
Right.
And so really excited for this 420 event or pre 420 event,
Right.
because their show was dope, dog, and I'm looking forward to networking and meeting new people, dog. And if I have something to say to everybody, it's just that everybody's gonna be down bad, dog. We're all gonna be down bad at one point, but we gotta stay. Honcho gave me some good advice, actually. Like pretty much like as man, dog, it's tough to be happy. It's tough
Right.
to be a happy motherfucker because we're providers and we got a lot of responsibility. But
Right.
the goal is to keep a positive mind state, and the happy will come in and out. You know what I mean? And
Right.
stay positive, period. And we can do this. And then if you're cool with it, I was gonna give them like a little. I could give you like a verse a new verse that I've been working on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go ahead. Spit that. Hell yeah.
Alright, look. I've been writing sometimes can be very spiteful. These balls are like rounds discharged from a heavy rifle and charges very cycle of life. And I've been fighting these demons. I prove they weaker in spite of the stormy seasons. The coldest feel, regret keeps flowing deeper. Neglect the oldest teacher, history repeats the reaper. I'm deep rooted, I'm gonna branch off from the system. Won't live because we tired of how we living. Shout out my older sister, dog. Don't get it twisted. All these women in my life is why I'm on a fucking mission, dog. I'm about to have a daughter, take care of Johnny and Chris. And I refuse that any one of them be a fatherless children. You out of pocket, you tripping. You think I'm stopping or quitting. Them bullets that you sent, dog, they miss me. Please, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. The blind lead the blind and they can't see me in the booth. I'm trying to shine on them, stunned like Jeezy in the coupe. The path less travel's never easier to do. But I'm a dreamer, I believe it, that's true. But you a rapper, fake gangster, nothing cheesier than you.
Yes, sir, man. There y'all have it, man. And like I said, hey, he just proved that everything I said earlier was facts. I'm just saying, man. I'm not gassing him up in no type of way, man. I really believe in Contagious, man. One day he is gonna be a superstar, bro. He really is, and he's gonna make 1 million off this. All he gotta do is just stay focused. You gotta get in front of the right person, man. Gotta touch the right platform, and he gonna be all right. I'm telling you, you gotta just keep getting these videos, these shows, and keep promoting like crazy. And that's exactly what we finna do for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in you, bro. You already know. Shoot, this is us. Like we it's gonna happen regardless, you get me? So let's keep it going, man. Let's keep this motion going. Let's just keep it going, bro. And I appreciate you for coming on the platform, man. Thank you for blessing this platform, you know what I'm saying? So hey, bro, peace, love, and happiness, man. Tell the family I said hi. And I'll see you when I see you, my brother. I love you, man. Take care, all right?
Beautiful, have a good time.
All right.
Vegas, so again, we'll see each other soon.
Of course. All right, my brother. You have a good night. Appreciate you.
Like,
All right. Hey man, there y'all have it, man. What a blessing, man. That was a beautiful, 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 beautiful episode, man. What can I say? Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's the May Revenue on Air podcast. I'm your host, AJ the Great, or as you know, everybody know me, Akeem J. Wright. Follow us, MayRevenueRecords.com. May Revenue Records on Instagram, on Facebook. Follow me, Akeem J. Wright, on Instagram, Facebook. Stay tuned in with Contagious, man, at official Contagious. You know what I'm saying? Follow him on Instagram. Follow May Revenue Records on YouTube to check out his videos. And his album is coming soon, man. Never late. Never late, because this time is now. Get me? So yeah, man. Thank you all for tuning in. See y'all again very soon. And we appreciate it. We appreciate every single one of you. Have a good night. Peace and love. Stay blessed. All right.